Alright, hello everyone. Today we'll be doing Muneshige and Masamune's story in Samurai Warriors 3.
A storm is brewing. Soon the fury of the west wind will be unleashed.
Okay. Let's see what kind of weapon he's got. Let's see. Knight's Claymore. Weapon Master, Intrepid Soul. Yep, I don't need to look at anything else. Well, it has no element. Let's look at something else. Yeah, I guess we're going with no element this time. Because I really value Intrepid Soul.
Thank you for coming.
You missed the Kai stream, beautiful dreamer. Sorry about that. The video's still there, so you can watch it later. And she took that hammer like a champ.
Did you love your father? Huh?
Weird time to ask that.
Ready to surrender, little boy?
I will die first.
Good. Overcome the devil if you can, children.
Apparently Ginchio could fight better on her own.
On the island of Kyushu,
considering in the last game, the cutscene fighting Yoshihiro, she cut off his helmet.
And Joun Takahashi.
This time she did a bit swing and just nothing fell off.
Muneshige, who shared the warrior's blood of his father. Taken by the boy's incredible talents, Dosetsu came to love Muneshige as well, eventually adopting him into the Tachibana clan. At the time, the Tachibana were under attack by the Shimazu clan, which threatened to consume all of Kyushu. Desperate to slow the Shimazu advance, Joun heroically sacrificed himself at Otsu Castle, buying just enough time for Hideyoshi Toyotomi to arrive from the mainland and assist the embattled Tachibana. Muneshige could sense the tide of battle change. Together with his wife Ginchio, he drew his weapon and entered the fray, determined to avenge his father.
Surrender? Ha! I think not. Victory will yet be ours. Chapter 1. The Conquest of Kyushu. Off I go, into the chaos.
Ginchio can jump really high. Yeah, apparently according to Muscle Kid, she was wearing the wing boots. Only useful during cutscenes. And yeah, Muneshige's voice is that generic from Warriors Orgy 1 and 2. The one that just shouts, "Brilliant!" Race 3, good. And Kirin and Tengu. And White Cloud, good. Okay, guess we're hanging out with Kiyomasa for some reason. Just Yoshihiro and a bunch of generics for the enemies. What do I think is the best Warriors game? Either Samurai Warriors 2 or Dynasty Warriors 8, yeah.
For the pride of the Tachibana, I will drive the Shimazu out of this land.
Come then, girl. Drive me out if you are able.
Divide into 2 units and prevent the enemy from gaining any traction.
Your force must lay siege to the enemy camp. That will keep them on the back foot.
Very well. Then your unit must focus on the enemy vanguard.
Oh yeah, Muneshige can like auto block. Like if an attack is directly in front of him and he's not currently doing an action, his shield will just stop it. So it may only be for like normal attacks or maybe only peons.
This ends now.
Bit of an awkward Muso. He's got a normal type moveset, so a lot of square attacks.
By the gods, I shall triumph here.
I'm not sure what his R1 does. It's some kind of buff. Move list. Strengthen your guard. You can counter with a shield attack while guarding. Okay. Considering I almost never press the block button, that's really not going to be relevant.
Leave this place.
Maybe that's what's making him auto guard. Yeah, I think that's what it's doing.
This ends now.
This was definitely better for crowd clearing than officer.
Forces laying siege to our castle have retreated at last. Excellent.
Charge 4 is pretty reliable, just sending out a
They
shockwave.
argue like bitter enemies, but this battle has proven they are husband and wife after all. Without their understanding and coordination, victory would have been impossible.
These children are tougher than they look. Fall back. We will regroup and strike again.
See that ultimate Muso of his.
So fast. Resistance is futile.
Well,
I shall give my all.
the camera decided we weren't going to get a good view of it there.
We will reclaim Iwaya Castle.
Cameraman got stuck in a tree.
My father gave his life to defend this castle. It is only right that I reclaim it by my own hand.
My horse over here.
Forward!
So defeat Yoshihiro before our allies do.
Forward!
That's not going to be difficult considering our allies suck in this game.
Open the gates!
In fact, I'm going to take my time getting over there.
My lord, you must be on the lookout for Muneshige.
Try saying his ultimate Muso one more time.
I would be disappointed if he did not.
Okay, a cross slash shockwave. Charge 1 is just a straight up shield bash.
Incredible! Now it's time to get serious.
Have you ever played Pokemon Conquest? Yes, I have. I finished the main story, but I didn't really do any of the side ones, because the gameplay was a bit too repetitive. And there were a bit too many side stories for me to want to, like, finish them all. Yeah, I didn't even finish the Kotaro one. I'm really not that big into Pokemon stuff.
Incredible! Now it's time to get serious.
It's a plus slash. Fuck off. It was on its side, so it's actually like an et slash. Stream Pokemon Conquest. I'd rather not.
Your head is mine.
I have heard those who speak them dead. I believe your father was one such fool.
My father was a brave man, but he was not as strong as I. I will not follow in his footsteps.
He's simultaneously disrespecting his father and making himself sound like more of a badass.
This ends now.
Oh wow, Mizunari actually made it here, didn't he?
I'm not afraid to die if that's what it takes.
Not that it mattered.
So many lives have been lost defending this castle. At last, it has returned to its rightful owners.
Open the gates!
Pokemon Conquest got young Nobunaga before Samurai Warriors 5. Yeah, it did. I remember when I was seeing the artwork for him the other day when I was looking through Warriors artwork.
I must go to my
From one of these thumbnails, actually, I did see the picture of young Nobunaga in Conquest again, and I was like, wow, that looks exactly like young Nobunaga in Samurai Warriors 5. Yeah, I feel like they just stole the design from that game.
I've got a lot more where that came from.
Get them!
If the Shimazu fall, attention will turn to Kanto. It must not happen.
This is the price I pay.
Is that Kotaro wanting to perpetuate chaos, or him wanting to look out for the Hojo?
Of total destruction. You are a lucky man indeed.
I shall give my all. It is not luck. We all create our own fate.
It's Ranmaru in Pokemon Conquest. All the Samurai Warriors 3 characters are in Pokemon Conquest, if I recall correctly.
But your skill is undeniable.
I feel it is often overrated, though.
And honest, too. I like that.
I shall destroy you.
Okay, I guess that's the only line with Kotaro, huh?
This ends now. One day you will pay for intruding upon our territory.
No Goemon in Pokemon Conquest? I don't think there is. I know it's got Gracia. And I believe Oichi is like your best friend in that game. If I recall correctly, it's been forever. Nene Conquest is possible. I don't know why I came after these generics, kind of just went on autopilot there.
Resistance is futile. I shall give my all.
What are those other generics? No one important. Oh, that defense debuff finally wore off. That lasted for like the whole battle.
Now it's time to get serious.
Oh, there's no Nagamasa. And there's no Sakon? Huh. I thought there was a Sakon. Oh, Uichi's supposed to be like the love interest, I guess, so they just toss Nagamasa out. Smack!
The pride of the Tachibana has been restored.
Indeed. We have proven to whom this land belongs. Of course I won. I am the only one who can decide my destiny.
Oh, I only just now noticed where someone said, Muneshige headlines with Hideyoshi. Oh well. I'm sure it was just something about his dead dad. Or his hot wife, one or the other. Considering it was Hideyoshi, he was probably his hot wife. Again, this game is like boringly serious, so could have been about its dead dad. If it was any other game, I would have said for sure his hot wife.
Though Muneshige successfully drove back the Shimazu forces,
If I were to
he
stream
was unable
Pokemon
to wield
Conquest,
them
it'd be kind of
decisively.
annoying just because, like,
Hideyoshi went on to
it's a DS
stabilize the Kyushu
game,
region,
so I'd have to
leaving
emulate
only
it.
the East left for him to conquer. His dreams
And the
of uniting
resolution
all
would be
of
kind of
Japan
wonky.
were nearly realized. In a display of his overwhelming might, Hideyoshi gathered a massive army of warriors from across the land. Together, they marched on the last Hojo refuge of Odawara Castle.
The conversation with Hideyoshi
Among
would have been about
Hideyoshi's
Munushige's
forces,
father. Yeah,
Muneshige
predictable
encountered
and boring.
Yoshihiro Shimazu,
Fucking game.
the man responsible for his father's death. Forced to fight side by side with his mortal
Stop
enemy,
playing this and play
Muneshige
Pokemon
was
Conquest. I
determined
have to
prove his superiority
download a
in
ROM and everything.
I will show you who the real warrior is. Chapter 2, The Conquest of Odawara. Off I go, into the chaos.
I think we get to play the normal version of Odawara now. The last 2 times we were here, we played the ninja version. Got Masamune on the map of all people. Then the usual suspects on the Hojo side.
Just one step away from total domination. Let's finish this off. Close the gates.
I'm not too much of a Muneshige fan. I like him alright.
Another underhanded ploy.
I did go out of my way to play as him.
By locking her in, they have signed their own death warrants. In the meantime, I believe I shall take the other gate.
I like how his wife gets boxed in. Muneshige's just like, well, they're dead.
All right, we must report this. Forward!
That was thunder outside. Yeah, it happened to start raining like about an hour before I set the screen to start. Hopefully the power won't go out like it always fucking does.
That's one less enemy to worry
But if it does, you know why now.
Keep it up. We need more warriors like you.
Get them!
This ends now.
Good job, Masanori. I honestly didn't expect you to do anything this battle. Okay, I'm glad there's only one spy captain to find.
You have been bested. Do the right thing and join us.
He just got him to defect. Everyone's favorite character, spy captain, on our side again. Do the right thing. Defect. Betray your friends. I'm noticing there's a lot of not safe for work talk going on in the chat right now. I'm just going to not even bring that up again. I'm gonna stop you, just I don't want to see any links. Escorted him like 5 feet over to the door.
Onward
Alright, best friend spy captain. Let's take over this castle.
Still under attack? That woman's a monster.
Tighten the defenses.
Send as many serfs my way as you like. I shall slay them all.
She really does have a way of getting under the enemy's skin, doesn't she?
The Hojo are done for.
Another defector.
Be gone. Your Tachibana show no mercy. Who do you think you are? I don't need any mercy from the likes of you.
Resistance is futile. I shall give my all.
Alright, looks like Kai is kicking her ass.
Just a scratch. I need no assistance.
Incredible!
Well, the game tells me otherwise,
Now
Ginjo.
it's time to get serious.
You there, out of my way. Did you hear? Oh, hello.
Leave now. I will not have to.
Oh, yes, of course I... No! What brought on this sudden act of kindness?
This ends now.
I always felt like Muneshige is just the most handsome guy in the land.
I thought you said you wouldn't hurt me. What was that girl shouting about?
I'm sure I have no idea.
This is no good. Our path forward is blocked.
This is an opportunity to repay some of our debts.
Make another spy captain defect.
Resistance is futile. I shall give my all. Victory is mine.
Now that's what I like to see.
Yoshimoto is more handsome. I'm not sure who I would classify as most handsome in this game, honestly.
Now it's time to get serious. That's one less enemy to worry about.
To his credit, Muneshige is probably up there. And according to character polls, it would be Mitsunari. Considering he's like the favorite male Samurai Warriors character. For some reason, I think he's boring. Ranmaru is the most handsome. Not sure that's the word I'd use for him. I guess I just gotta find this spy captain. The other one I found pretty easily, but I don't know where the hell this one might be. Is he on the map somewhere? No.
I need reinforcements immediately.
To the north. Okay.
Get them!
Okay, he was tucked away in the corner.
I suppose we have no choice but to surrender. Forward!
now.
There we go.
Excellent. Now, surge inside the castle. Forward! Open the gate!
Permission to delete Japan. You know what? Try it. Control Alt Delete.
Thank you, brave warrior of the West.
I assume that's because
I
Japan likes
count on you to
Mitsunari.
continue to fight for peace.
We will see what happens. Who knows? You may not even survive.
The wind will blow the way it knows it must. I have faith in you.
What is it with this one guy in the bottom? Are you like guarding a storehouse or something? Or are you just hanging out here? Oh, I didn't mean to use the ultimate Muso, but here we go, I guess.
Resistance is futile. I shall give my all. Now it's time to get serious.
I owe you my life. Thank you.
All I did was run up beside you, but okay, dude. This one, KD, was voiced by Steve Bloom. Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely his best voice.
Women, right? What's your secret?
There's no secret. I don't do anything.
Do nothing. Brilliant.
I love how that worked for Masanori. See, I think someone said Yoshihiro had a line with Muneshige after rescuing Genchio. Where is he? And he's just in the back chilling. You gotta really go out of your way to hear this line, apparently. Wait, that door's locked. Oh, you gotta go so far out of your way for this. This better be hilarious. It's not, it's gonna be boring. Masanori is Liu-Bei / Liu. Yeah, the Dynasty Warriors 4 version of Liu-Bei specifically. And Dynasty Warriors 4, 5, and Warriors Orochi for Liu-Bei. And Dynasty Warriors 8 for Zutzi. All the same guy as Masanori.
So, how long do you think you'll be able to play it cool fighting alongside me?
Not long. I'm finding it hard to hold back a smile, actually. I'm already looking forward to killing you the next time you fall asleep.
Alright. No honor from Muneshige. Just the second you go to sleep, I'm gonna stab you. I don't know what the objective is for this guy, but maybe I'll trigger it just by beating him up. And I did.
It appears the time has come to settle a few old scores.
Muneshige remembering that Kotaro appeared in the last stage, I guess.
Open the gates! Forward!
That's one less enemy to worry about.
Whoa! How'd you do that?
With the pointy end of the sword. I had this speed up, may as well take advantage of it. There were some officers I could have killed down there, but it doesn't matter.
I have arrived to bring down the curtain on your illustrious life.
Sorry to disappoint, but it's not quite time for that yet.
I'm glad you still think so.
I'd actually say it's quite past time for that.
This ends now.
It will take more than that to defeat one of us.
Resistance is futile.
I shouldn't even use the regular Muso. Yeah, that hit nothing.
I shall give my all.
His regular Muso was pretty terrible.
This ends now.
Peace at last.
Although there are no guarantees it will remain.
Nothing lasts forever in this world.
Indeed, but it is up to the people to ensure it lasts as long as possible. I am the greatest warrior this land has ever seen.
Muneshige not one for modesty, it seems. Now it's narration for Hideyoshi's death instead of Nobunaga's. I think they could have had some voiceover for this.
Change is in the air.
It may be that we die.
Are you afraid of death?
Not I. I will be proud to die for the Tachibana.
Use your head. Death is no prize. Stay alive. I will not die.
Yes, you will. You have always been one step ahead of me.
I don't know. I've always just outdone you.
Farewell.
Indeed.
That was some awkward-ass dialogue.
Muneshige's valor won the day. With the Hojo clan defeated, Hideyoshi...
This dialogue is so terrible, what the fuck? Yeah.
However, time marched on, and Hideyoshi eventually took ill and died. Chaos once again spread across the land. In Hideyoshi's absence, Ieyasu Tokugawa aimed to seize control for himself, while his rival Mitsunari Ishida sought to protect the authority of the Toyotomi clan. Their struggle would soon split the land in two. Mitsunari's chief strategist Sakon Shima proposed an assault on Ieyasu's Otsu Castle, meant to break the enemy's fighting spirit. Also joining the attack were Muneshige and Yoshihiro. These unlikely allies were ready to tackle whatever lied ahead.
East versus West. This should prove interesting. Chapter 3, The Battle of Otsu Castle. Off I go, into the chaos.
We're quite a ways from there are no worthless lives and there are no useless endeavors. Yeah. Yeah, Samurai Warriors 1 had pretty good writing. Can I just play Samurai Warriors 1 again? story-wise, I do think it's the best out of the Samurai Warrior series. Just a bunch of generics to fight, huh?
I will hold this point. Counter any reinforcements that might come.
There's just something about Muneshige's cadence. Yeah, I agree.
Then
I
shall take
can't
care of the
quite...
enemies around the central garrison.
I can't quite put my finger on it. It's like he sounds like a generic. That's the best way I can describe it. Which is appropriate when he played a generic.
We can take the castle. Victory will be
But as a
that
main
much
character,
closer.
it sounds weird. It's not necessarily that I dislike it either. It just feels off. Well, if I need to get 200 kills, the best way to do it is on a horse.
This
Just horse and Muso is the best way to go.
This ends now. Incredible! Now it's time to get serious. This ends now.
I'd say that's enough. I'll start going after officers now. Ah, you bitch.
Boy, you look lonely after life.
You seem more concerned about her whereabouts than I do.
Does it?
That's one less enemy.
Because he talked about you, not your wife.
By the gods, I shall triumph here.
Did you hear the thunder? Jeez. It wasn't this bad, like, an hour ago. And it was fine all week. It's just today I didn't look ahead.
That's one
Because it's a
less
weekend.
enemy to worry about.
Your deeds inspire the hearts of men.
This ends now. This should lighten Shimazu's load somewhat. We will need to defeat the two officers guarding the gates.
Oh, was he his deadlock finisher?
It seems as though Shimazu and Tachibana may be our only allies.
Pretty boring, yep.
Apparently their strong suit. The going will only get tougher.
Incredible! I've got a lot more where that came from.
I'm ready to assist.
Also, this stage is just outright Otsu Castle. Like, a lot of times when they, like, repeat stage design, they'll at least, like, change up the weather. They didn't even bother with this one.
Resistance is futile. I shall give my all.
Forward!
I do like finishing off enemies with the jump charge. It feels satisfying to just see a sword go through
The
someone's
attack
back.
route is secure. Let us go.
There's the burning shit coming my way. Zhuge finished the incantation. Oh god, I'm at Chibi. Well, if the string goes out, you know the ship came here. They're really just getting up here? Okay, to get trapped.
There they are.
Don't hold back, boys. This is a man's man we're dealing with.
I thought that was a mite too easy.
Incredible.
Now it's time to get serious. What are the Psycho Rebels doing helping Ieyasu?
We're working for Masamune. It was my idea.
This ends now.
Nice whiff.
This ends now. Kyogoku doesn't seem to be here at all.
There they are. Tighten the defenses.
And just like Otsu Castle, this map just has a big ambush.
Mitsunari lacks the force and presence of a leader. Mori seems to be in charge here. If I can eliminate him, the rest will fall as well.
The game wants me to go the other way, but
We must stop him.
I didn't want to ditch my horse, and I was already out the front gate anyways.
Kanbei versus Saki in a battle of the minds. This should be interesting.
I will fight until my bones turn to dust.
Finally, the map arrow adjusted.
Tokugawa's forces are much more disciplined than ours. Can we truly overcome them?
I will fight until my bones turn to dust.
So, you have sided with the West out of misplaced loyalty.
Resistance is futile. I shall give my all.
I think you just stop blocking during the middle of that.
I shall triumph here.
For normal characters, a lot of their moves, like their square string moves, just look samey. So it's hard for me to tell where I am in the square string.
Who's next?
And it's especially harder for Muneshige because he doesn't really have any like exaggerated attacks. They're all very basic sword swings.
Lord Kyogoku, allow me to offer my assistance.
Lord Tadakatsu has brought reinforcements for the Eastern Army.
Excellent. I was hoping to do battle with him. That's it. Give me all you've got.
Let's finish this quickly and return to Oshu.
Bunch of heroes over there just like, hurt me more, Snake.
My only chance to end this is to defeat Tadakatsu.
Forward. Incredible.
Now it's time to get serious.
I will repay your kindness someday.
No, you won't.
I don't have time to waste on a footnote of history like you.
How rude. Legends will be told of our deeds here.
Muneshige is clearly read ahead of the script.
My bones turn to dust.
Resistance is futile. I shall give my all.
I will fight until my bones turn to dust.
That's enough time wasted here. We must hurry to Oshu.
Why exactly do you need to go to Oshu? It shouldn't be in any danger whatsoever.
By the god.
Who all is on the map? There's Takatsu, it's really the only one of any note. There's your heroes up there fighting. I guess I'll go
As I shall triumph.
check him out since he's currently getting surrounded.
This ends now.
Man, that one guy just died to peons. What a bitch. Wow, Shihiro's actually winning.
The life of the warrior is truly the life for me.
Don't get too carried away. You're not a young man anymore.
Suppose you have a plan.
Come, gaze upon the heavens before I send you to the afterlife.
This ends now.
Okay. Random generic with a unique line.
Well, you got a worthy rival, Tadakatsu there.
We'll see if my skills are up to the task.
Forward! Incredible!
I've got a lot more where that came from. Victory is mine.
By the gods, I shall triumph here.
Wonder if I could buy a cow on our side. Alright, now I guess let's stop by Sakon, see if he has anything to say. Then just go straight for Tatakatsu. Oh, I thought Sakon was over here. Where is Sakon? Oh, down there, okay. Well, I should probably protect Terremoto, given he is the commander. And that got Tatakatsu to move, it seems.
Sakon, our forces lack the solidarity of Tokugawa's troops. What should we do?
I share your concern, but there is not much we can do at the moment.
What should we do, strategist? I don't know.
Next, I meet the greatest warrior of the East.
And I the West. Let us see who is the greatest in all the land.
Let us see who deserves the title of Neo.
Resistance is futile. I shall give my all.
Joke's on both of you, it's neither of you. It's some guy from Ireland.
This ends now.
By the gods, I shall triumph here.
A handful of lone warriors does not a powerful force make.
We may not be united, but even one man can change the world. I hope you found the cold steel of my blade to your liking.
Muneshige is the worst warrior ever. I don't know why that's so amusing to me. Another good weapon with Weapon Master and Intrepid Soul, but no element. Grammar failed that I got to. It's just kind of like old-timey speak is what they were going for.
wasting your time, boy. You can gaze at the sky all you want, it won't change anything. In an age of war, there is only one thing we can do. Make our moves and defeat our enemies. If you cannot do that, then only death awaits you.
You fool. No such rules apply in a time of war. It is up to us to decide who we are.
This game would have gone to an 11 out of 10 if he just blew Yoshihiro away right there.
At least war provides us with this chance.
Also, did he load that cannon with fireworks? Cannons don't normally do all that.
Mitsunari and his allies won their initial skirmish against the forces of Ieyasu.
Chad catching up.
Rivalry between
Just whips the cannon out of nowhere.
Ended in victory for Muneshige. Meanwhile, Sakon emerged victorious over Ieyasu's prized strategist Kanbei Kuroda. Morale was high among Mitsunari's forces as they marched to Sekigahara for a final showdown with Ieyasu.
Muneshige wasted his chance to actually be interesting.
He knew in his heart that the heavens would
yeah, he
smile
really
upon him
did.
That day.
Oh, that'd have been a golden opportunity.
Fret not, my lord. I shall be the wind at your back. Chapter 4. The Battle of Sekigahara. Off I go, into the chaos.
Muneshige just keeps a cannon in his pocket. You know, wherever he needs it. Boy, what a helpful map. Oh yeah, the Eastern Army is actually kind of filled up with Masanori, Kanbei, and Kiyomasa. It's not just Tokugawa we're fighting here. There's a Sui guy here. I'd figured they'd be on board with Sakon, but I guess it's been a while since he worked for Sui. And of course, they could just be similar names. Fuck a 4. Ugh. Oh yeah, someone asked if I'd seen the Fire Emblem Engage trailer. I saw one of them. I don't know if they came out with the second one.
The land will be decided here today.
This fog is so thick, I can't see a thing.
No mere fog can overcome us.
Oh right, you actually clear up the map by defeating these guys.
All troops, move out. Tighten the defenses.
Yeah, Engage, I can't really say much about it since I just saw that little trailer. I kind of wish they weren't relying so heavily on, like, characters we already know, you know? But the big draw of that game is like, hey, here's characters you already have seen before.
Victory.
It's like, ha, I kicked that fog's ass.
The fog is cleared. Now is our chance. Attack!
The enemy is as blind as we are. This is the perfect opportunity for a raid.
Keep your suggestions to yourself. I am the one in charge here.
As ends now, I will go down raid.
Yoshihiro's petulance just might kill him someday.
This looks like a job for our secret weapon.
Begin the assault!
Sakon's cannons are between the bars. I was going to stop him.
Tighten the defenses.
I like how Yoshihiro just starts pouting after he gets denied the chance to use a raid. He's just like, well, fine, I just won't fight at all. Ina and Nagamasa before Sekot's defeated. I guess I might confine them. Judging from the blinking on the map, looks like they're up top. You can kind of tell what's going on. Tsunari just hanging out in the center. Tsunari really hasn't done anything like strategist-like in this game. He's kind of just hung around and really kind of failed at a lot of the battles he participated in.
Repent and surrender for the good of the land.
Such anger cannot be for the good of the land. You should try to relax. Smile.
This is no time for such foolishness. Prepare to die.
Smiling is foolish, apparently.
Resistance is futile. I shall give my all. That's one less enemy to worry about. This ends now.
The chat's really digging into Mitsunari.
There they are.
Oppose, my lord.
Out of my way! Mitsunari's mine!
Tighten the defenses.
Before they reach Mitsunari, well, that's annoying.
I will go persuade our friend Hideaki to join us.
Open the gates. Tighten the defenses.
You're giving me 2 objectives I need to rush for, great. On the map, I can barely see anything on.
What a band of idiots! Your leader just lost Shimazu!
Let's see. You should just show me where he's at, right? Yeah, he's down there-ish. So just head straight down.
Shimazu is not a problem. He will cooperate.
How will you get him to do that?
I have my ways, such as defeating you, for example.
Resist me and you will be reduced to ashes.
Don't imagine Mitsunari is going to defect, so stopping Kanbei seems more important than stopping those guys from reaching Mitsunari.
I've got a lot more where that came from.
This is the price I pay for my
Resistance is
carelessness.
futile.
Oh yeah, saying Mitsunari was actually terrible at warfare in history. Yeah, I get that, but like, normally Warriors games like
I vowed my allegiance to the East.
don't tend to show that.
The choice is no longer so clear.
Open the gate.
Like in Samurai Warriors 2, he didn't feel like he was just terrible. It made it where you could kind of root for him. In this game, he's really just kind of sucked at everything and been pretty unlikable.
Victory is mine.
That said, I guess we just haven't seen much of Mitsunari in general. The most we've seen him do is flail about at Otsu Castle or just follow orders from Hideyoshi.
I won't let you get the best of me. I will fight until my bones turn to dust.
Feel the darkness envelop you with its grasp.
This ends now.
They're like right next to the Mitsunari. Maze just hasn't failed yet. I didn't think he would like lock on and turn to follow me when he started his charge 1. But the enemy is allowed to just spin on a dime, unlike the character. Ah, bullshit.
Open the gates.
And really, what did that even change?
Troops attack at will.
He didn't react like he was in danger or anything. Just went on with what he was going to do. Oh. I wanted to steal that kill.
This will come again.
Destroy me tonight. We cannot let him gain any more ground.
Tighten the defenses.
What made Oblivion come up in the chat? I do love Oblivion.
Be back. Don't you go running away. That was quite a show, boy.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Don't look so sad. No, one cannot cross
Resistance
through
is
hell
futile.
without a devil leading the way.
I shall give my all.
Shimazu, he has returned.
Yes, my lord. Remember, you are not alone.
You're not alone now that Muneshige took care of it all.
Forward! Open the gate!
Okay, those guys are either about to defect or they would have defect if the stage went worse.
I won't let you get the best of me. I will fight until my bones turn to
Hello,
dust.
Kiyomasa.
Out of my way. This is my chosen path, and I cannot turn back.
Stubborn as ever, I see. You never thought of reconsidering?
I will fight until my bones turn to dust.
Resistance is futile. I shall give my all.
Incredible!
I've got a lot more where that came from. This ends now.
Time for that boring deadlock finisher again.
Victory is mine.
They could have, I don't know, stuck in a shield bash or something.
I suppose.
They're really uncreative with Muneshige's moveset. And considering he's supposed to be able to match Tadakatsu, you would think he would have more of an impressive moveset. Like, Tadakatsu has an extremely unique moveset. You're not going to find anyone else that, like, swings a spear quite like he does. Like, it's overly exaggerated, but it kind of should be, you know, to make him stand out. Like, it looks ridiculous, but there is some raw power and, like, finesse to it.
Victory is mine.
That's the
And Keiji's moveset is just straight up overpowering the enemy. His charge 1 in particular was all about that. That's why I hate that it's got removed from his moveset with Samurai Warriors 5.
By the gods, I shall triumph here.
Incredible. I've got a lot more where that came from.
Yeah, not gonna bother going after all the generics.
In the name of my lord and all he stands for, you shall not pass.
Such thunder and courage. You remind me of my father.
By the gods, I shall triumph here.
Resistance is futile. I shall give my all.
You remind me of your father line. Sounds like something you should have said when you first met Tadakatsu.
This ends now.
you block that? Young's poking me and interrupting my combos. Oh, that actually hurt.
Open the gates! At last, our chance has come. All troops advance on the main camp. We will defeat Ieyasu and build a new age of peace. Forward!
Muneshige, if only you had seen the light and joined me.
I suppose the winds simply haven't blown in your favor.
By the gods, I shall
He said that
triumph.
as if he had asked Muneshige to join him before.
Resistance is futile. I shall give my all.
Easier deadlock to win than Tatakatsu's. Smash!
We won. Yes, the future is in our hands now. I hope you found the cold steel of my blade to your liking.
Tadakatsu gave me more trouble than Ieyasu. To be fair, that's pretty expected.
Muneshige's valor led Mitsunari to victory at Sekigahara. Ieyasu, with the help of Tadakatsu, fled back to his native soil. There he reassembled his troops and struck out again to subdue Mitsunari. Meanwhile, Ginshio had joined Muneshige in his struggle against Ieyasu. Soon their armies clashed for the final time at Mikatagahara. Ieyasu was desperate to end the conflict once and for all. Muneshige, on the other hand, seemed unconcerned as he entered the battlefield, for the winds of chance would blow whichever way they were meant to.
All this fuss over something so inconsequential. Chapter 5. Confrontation at Mikatagahara. Off I go, to the ends of the earth.
People complaining at the final fight is at Mikatagahara instead of Edo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Edo is in the map here. And there's no actual battle that happened there, they just didn't bother making it. See, Ginshio is also considered a commander for this stage. Basically the same crew we fought against at Sekigahara.
This will be our final battle. I have great expectations for you all.
Their frontal defenses are impregnable. I will try to break them down from the flank.
This will be the last time I have to fight alongside sign these. I wish I could say I won't miss it.
I'm pretty sure that's the same guy that played Yoshihiro in Warriors Archie 1 and 2. He's just speaking with a different tone now. And it works a lot better. Sounds pretty good in this game.
You... Never mind.
I am happier than you can know to see you alive.
So where was Genshio while Sekigahara was going on?
That's one less thing you need to worry about.
That's the way to do it. Keep that fire burning.
Your wife fights with such courage and conviction, yet you seem like you would rather be elsewhere.
That may be true. I am fully committed to our cause. Resistance is futile. I shall give my all. Yet, I admit, I would rather we did not have to fight for it.
For those who have fallen on the wayside, this battle must not be lost.
Open the gates!
Muneshige censored the stab with a shield. How are you still alive, Guard Captain?
Open the gates! There they are!
Vanish.
Multiple Hondo Adoris. One, I believe it wanted me to defeat 4 of them. But there's 3 over here. See if I can get him to follow me.
Resistance is futile. I shall give my all.
Oh, I managed to get all 3 of them. Nice. Genshio stole that one. Another arbitrarily timed mission.
This ends now.
The darkness will come again.
Incredible!
Now it's time to get serious.
The darkness will come again.
Okay, I guess I do need to defeat more than 4 then. Like, the text had said 4, but then, like, the later text said all. I don't like Yoshihiro being right next to Mitsunari. You know, the one most likely to defect in this battle.
This ends now.
Another kill stolen. Oh well.
Victory is mine.
Forward!
Mitsunari's gonna be heading towards Masanari, isn't he?
God of the Winds? Ha! If you're the God of the Winds, then I'm God of the Heavens.
If heaven is where you want to be, that can be arranged.
Are they established that was Muneshige's title before this? I don't think it's come up once. Masanori didn't reach shit. Well, fuck. Masanori.
We are being pushed back. All forces, we must hold them back at Hamamatsu Castle.
Any mission like this, the game will deliberately ruin it.
We will attack Hamamatsu Castle from the southwest.
The AI on the map is terrible.
All of it. Open the gates!
Kiyomasa. Leave him to me.
Muneshige just pull out a gun.
I must have faith in you.
Did I say that?
What?
Reusing that line.
Yes, that's right.
What even is this dialogue? But yes, I agree it would have been funny if, after that line with Masanori, Muneshige says, if you want to go to heaven, that can be arranged, and then he pulls out a fucking gun.
Muneshige, don't say anything. We will talk after I have beaten the resistance out.
It's not as good as Hanzo's do not speak.
Resistance is futile. I shall give my all.
People in the chat saying, did I say that? Now I'm just imagining what if Muneshige said it like Steve Urkel.
For it is eternal. Why rush to death? For it is eternal.
Was I a fool?
Perhaps, but that's what makes you human. It is those who know when they are wrong who have the power to make a change.
Muneshige.
There they are!
Another Honda fight.
Tremble before me.
Our mission has changed.
I had to defeat Ieyasu and Tadaka. So I can defeat Ieyasu first. Alright, I will do that.
Now, forward!
I shall call upon the power of the heavens to destroy you.
Forward!
Incredible.
Now it's time to get serious.
Kiyomasa is into Muneshige. Just like everyone else, apparently.
You may defeat me, but do you then have what it takes to unite this land?
A great storm is coming to this land. A storm that will level all.
And you're the storm.
Resistance is futile. I shall give my all.
Also, what sort of response was that? Also, that sort of implies you're trying to ruin everything. Are you Kotaro? We finish the Musobo and then Muneshige just rips off the mask and reveals he was Kotaro all along. He was just fighting a double of himself earlier just to keep up the ruse.
An officer needs assistance.
Damn it, game.
This is just a scratch. I need no assistance.
Take your word on that.
Victory is mine.
I just want to see if Tadakatsu says anything if I defeat Ieyasu first.
Resistance is futile. I shall give my all.
Even if you unite the land, you have it in you to be a benevolent leader.
After the storm comes the calm.
I hope so. For everyone's sake.
Officer down.
You know, he's not even the one that's wanting to rule the land. Is Ieyasu aware who he was fighting? Or most likely this is a case of them reusing lines. And of course Tadakatsu says nothing when Ieyasu is defeated. Because that would be too interesting, you see.
To defeat one of us.
You have a fine reputation, but reputation is nothing more than hearsay. I will challenge you as a warrior, and as a man who is faithful to his ideals.
If you were to be my final opponent, then it would be fitting.
What brought on this sudden act of kindness?
Well, you are a commander, Genkiyo. That's a primary reason.
This ends now.
I like how we can go from charging to blocking. Everyone's favorite ally, the guard captain, is here to help. It's more thematically appropriate to finish on Tadakatsu than Ieyasu.
You will not be forgotten, Tadakatsu. I am the greatest warrior this land has ever seen.
Muneshige! Wait! What do you think you're doing? Leaving the castle on your own?
I'm off. Traveling. To see the world outside.
You would just abandon our lands?
Not at all. I'll be back. One day.
Lady Genshio! Where are you going? Please, return to the castle!
You're out of options.
Deal with them.
Please wait!
Muneshige, wait! Wait!
Kind of a dick move. Just... Yep. Buy land, buy wife, buy everyone. Hey, you got it. Going on a trip. Even the ending is bad. You guys did not like Muneshige. Alright, on to Masamune.
None shall stand against the might of the dragon.
Starting with Ueda Castle, a battle he has nothing to do with, really. The Spirit Master. Reach damage out with Spirit Charge, whatever. It's got Intrepid Soul, but it's a power weapon. Well, this has Charge Attack Boost and Weapon Master. And some other good stuff. This is fine. Ah, you bitch.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
Not what I meant to do.
Thank you for coming.
Father!
I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. It doesn't get much worse than this. The enemy is led by Ieyasu, the most powerful man in the land. Now, this is the lord of this castle, Yukimura Sanada. He knows just what we're up against. Don't you worry.
Death is near certain. I fear nothing. You hear me?
Don't worry, he knows exactly what we're up against. We're all going to die.
There are some battles that must be fought.
Wise words indeed.
This is Kanetsugu Naoe. He works for the Uesugi, and he has volunteered his services to help us in our hour of need.
And you are?
Magoichi Saika, your knight in shining armor. This one's going incognito, but you can call him Masamune.
For him to enter this fray, he must be a fool, but is certainly no coward. I am nobody's fool either.
And I am Keiji Maeda. More fool than the whole lot of you. So, how about we give that old man the shock of his life? 5 fools together can overcome anything!
From a young age, Masamune Date had the air and manners of a king. With the help of his retainer, Magoichi Saika, he sought to unite the Oshu province into a kingdom.
Manners of a
fit for
king?
his
Bullshit.
leadership. His plans, however, came to a halt after fate conspired to force him to kill his own father. Meanwhile, the powerful warlord Ieyasu Tokugawa was quickly expanding his influence, moving to attack the Sanada clan. Rushing to mobilize a defense, they sought help from mercenary soldiers. Masamune, still reeling from the death of his father, found a friend in his retainer Magoichi Saika, who urged him to take up arms on behalf of the Sanada clan. Against overwhelming odds they stood, oblivious to what lay in store for them all.
This world is mine for the taking! Chapter 1, the Battle of Ueda Castle. No one will stand between me and my ambition.
Done this stage bunches of times already. random Ujiyasu again.
We finally have the manpower to fight back. Come, men! Victory is near!
Ieyasu. So you finally have come. The battlefield is under our control. Plans are already in place, should they be necessary.
All right, boys. Ready for a challenge?
It is time. Fire the arrows.
There they are.
I've enjoyed Masamune's moveset.
Repel the enemy forces.
I hate in Samurai Warriors 4 when he becomes a hyper character and just loses a bunch of his attacks.
Our men in Ueda have moved out to the south.
Then we must take care of the east.
His shots feel a lot slower in this game.
To lure us inside. There's nothing else for it. Withdraw the frontline units to outside the castle.
Forward!
A lot of his moves are pretty good. Like his charge 4 is great. His gunshots with a square string, there's just an auto guard break effect, which is nice.
There they are.
Okay, let's burn them up.
Charge 3 is pretty good coverage.
Open the gate.
Charge 2 is such a Devil May Cry move. Knock someone up, shoot them, then knock them back down.
My lord has ordered it. Masa, you have lost, you vanquished.
If I do not unite the land under our banner, then my father's death was in vain. I must win and win again until the dragon rules this land. The Tokugawa are nothing. I will claim victory and rule this land as my strength.
His ultimate Muso.
Fear the dragon.
Gun spam.
You think that will make him happy? You think that will keep you from hell? How dare you!
Just the unnecessary anger.
It's your luck that you ever ran into me.
Old Ieyasu really has fallen on hard times. He can't take this little castle.
Oh, hey, thanks for the $5, Muscle Kid. Why did Masamune steal Aristocrat's moveset? Oh yeah, I did give him this moveset in Samurai Warriors 2 Empire, didn't I?
Tighten the defenses.
Because he knew it was so good, and Aristocrat foolishly didn't patent it.
The Hojo have made their move.
That Ieyasu. He's even dragged in the Hojo.
The more the merrier, I say. We must stop them by our own hands.
Thank you, youngsters. Your help has been invaluable.
Actually, I think... Okay. In this game, it's a bit harder to actually land the gunshot combo for his charge 2. Just because his animations have slowed down so much.
Will ya?
They draw the enemy into their own castle, then spring an ambush. And they burn the surrounds to prevent any escape. Who thinks of fighting back? If only they had some real land of their own, the Samurai could have been great.
I killed their father, and I engaged in blood on the battlefield once more. I am an animal.
Okay, Dimitri.
Hard we try. We can't truly be animals. We have our emotions.
God, they're so edgy in this game.
Makes us so much more.
Why did the Sanada not simply bow before the might of the Tokugawa?
Our pride as warriors would not allow it. Without pride, there's no reason to go on living.
Victory is all that matters. Pride is irrelevant. You are a fool! You should have remained in hiding!
You aren't a Sanada, are you? There's something different about you.
Witness my
What gave it away? All the green?
Fear the dragon! This'll all be mine!
Like how that didn't damage him at all.
Incredible! There is much more where that came from! Incredible! There is much more where that came from!
I do like that many of Masamune's attacks hit in different directions, so if an enemy dodges behind you, you still have a chance to hit them if you're using the right attack.
Scars that do not heal, and pain that never fades. You must try to find a path that does not involve the loss of lives.
Will you look at that? What lovely young thing do we have here tending to the main camp?
I care not what she looks like. She stands in our way.
Open the gates!
Yeah, I think I approached everyone. I don't think there's any more lines here.
Tighten the defenses!
Any who dare to approach my lord will be punished.
You are in so far over your head, it's ridiculous! Step aside now, before you get hurt! Witness my strength! Fear the dragon! This'll all be mine!
I don't think she likes us much. Pity.
Is that the Katsu on the map? Or is he just... Okay, there he is.
The enemy officers have been dealt with. Onwards, into the main camp! Open the gate!
Excellent. Carry on, and claim the head of Ieyasu.
You have followed deception, and it has been effective. Until now.
Your strategy
Deadlock.
is meaningless before my might.
Tighten the defenses!
Camera angle kind of got ruined there, but it's a cool deadlock finisher.
No, I will not falter.
Do not waste your breath. Fight like a warrior.
Get lost!
I won't let you get the best of me.
Katsu down. And there goes his theme.
We had a clear advantage. How could we allow it to slip away like this?
You must face facts. Your army is feeble, and defeat is the only outcome. Incredible! There is much more where that came from. Witness my strength.
Unfortunate that didn't combo.
Fear the dragon.
But that did it anyways.
This'll all be mine. They have learned a valuable lesson. They will not underestimate us again.
This battle has shown me the path I must walk.
What did I tell you? Worrying gets you nowhere. You have to act.
If we remain united, there will be no force that can resist us.
That's right. We're the Invincible Five.
And suddenly the chat started talking about Assassin's Creed Unity. I actually played it before. I actually enjoyed it. Like, it wasn't great or anything. Definitely Assassin's Creed 2 is better. All the games where Ezio's the main character are better. But I also played it like a couple years after it was out, so I didn't experience all the launch bugs. Plus I played it on PS4, I think. Or was it on PS3? I don't remember what that game was on. But I didn't play it on PC, is the main point. And that's where most of the bugs were. I did play the co-op, and that was actually kind of fun.
Having rescued
Full of
Ueda
glitches.
Castle from the clutches of
Even on
Ieyasu,
PS4.
Masamune regained some of his vigor. Together with Magoichi,
But they were
he
entertaining
returned
kind of
home
glitches.
and successfully continued on to unite Oshu. By the time Masamune turned his sights to expanding beyond his territory, it was too late. Much of Japan had already fallen to the might of Hideyoshi Toyotomi. Only the Hojo clan remained opposed. Hideyoshi demanded that rulers from across the land contribute troops to set out and crush the last Hojo stronghold of Odawara Castle. Masamune knew that it was not yet time to strike at Hideyoshi, instead biding his time until a moment presented itself. He set aside his ambitions and joined Hideyoshi's forces at Odawara.
I'll play the loyal servant for now, but just you wait. Chapter 2, the conquest of Odawara. No one will stand between me and my ambition.
Play the cutscene in 0.5 times speed.
What will you do?
Yeah, we've seen this like 5 times already.
Sorting something out.
But it does focus on Masamune.
Still, I never thought.
And you know, this is his playthrough.
Side with the enemy. He's killed his brother, driven his mother into exile, and now he's begging for forgiveness from Hideyoshi. Well, this world is made for madmen. After all, this is the very man who shot his own father. He's, ambitious to the brink of madness, I'd say.
If he discarded the vestiges of his sanity, it would be so much easier.
Hardship must be endured, and a sense of right must be maintained if victory is to be claimed in the end.
By the way, Kanetsugu, I understand a certain one-eyed warrior fought against Ieyasu at Ueda. You didn't see his face, did you? We have reached a truce with the Uesugi and the Sanada, but not with him. Any spark that threatens the peace must be...
I did not see his face. I only saw him from a distance. He fought bravely, though.
Then it's fine. I'm sure that were he here, such a warrior would be an asset in the coming battle. Besides, we have a land to unite.
What was the contest between Masamune killing his dad? I forget the exact context. But essentially, like, his dad got caught by some guy, and he was essentially, like, Masamune was hesitating at first, but then his dad was screaming at him to order his men to fire, and so he did. So it's not like he was just an asshole deciding to do it, and man, we got a lot of Muso officers on our side. We outnumbered the generics. There's only one generic, which kind of makes him unique in a weird twist of fate. Although, apparently this generic just better than Hanzo, stat-wise. Of course, that's only because speed isn't a stat.
Just one step away from total domination. Let's finish this off!
I'm still no match for him.
Time to get serious.
Tighten the defenses.
Let everyone die except the generic. Well, unfortunately, if I let Hideyoshi die, I lose, so, would rather not. I saw those shots are just going over his head.
Open the gates! Good work, Masamune. I have high hopes for you.
For you, my lord, there is nowhere I will not go.
All right, we must go
He
forth
says
as
with
well.
fingers crossed behind his back.
Tokugawa will follow your lead.
Forward! There they are!
Fools. The world is a perpetual cycle of chaos.
I shall destroy you.
Get lost!
Always disappointing when there's no lines for Kataro. I don't know if the guns can shoot people while they're prone on the ground anymore. They could in Samurai Warriors too.
Open the gates!
Use force from without, then cunning from within to break their resistance. Use your head, Matsuda. You know the Hojo has no future.
Traitors! You bring shame upon us all.
You got the guy in the center to defect. Not a good place to be when you decide, I'm gonna betray everyone around me.
Incredible!
Did you think you could stop me?
Come fight me if you dare.
They better ignore everyone else.
So you're the one who's been whispering sweet nothings in my soldiers' ears.
Witness my strength!
How much satisfaction will you derive from a victory gained through deceit?
This'll all be
How long will your great peace last when so many lives are sacrificed to achieve it?
mere sour grapes from those who have neither the strength nor the brains to lead themselves.
Masamune's answer is just, you're too dumb to get it.
The world is at war. If you don't use your head, you'll lose everything.
I'd rather lose everything than claim a victory built on lies.
Forward!
There is no way through.
Help!
When the monkey's time is up, it will be Ieyasu's turn to lead. It will be wise to stay close to him.
Unfortunate that I'm already in the area the spy captain's supposed to be.
Forward! They are the engineers, yes? You are too feeble to have the luxury of choice.
Ouch.
Fine work.
Uh-oh.
Forward!
The chat wanted me to let Ujiteru live, but like, he's right in the way of the spy captain. You know what? There's other officers I can fight. We'll just see what happens.
Witness my strength. Fear the dragon.
It's like a waste of an ultimate Muso. And the regular Muso killed the guy.
Incredible. There is much more where that.
Convince Ujiteru to defect. Yeah, if only that was an option. He has until I defeat all the other enemy officers to kill that spy captain. If he doesn't do it by then he is no longer Ujiteru, we did it Hojo.
Now that's what I like to see.
Because he couldn't do a very simple task.
Get lost. Never had a chance.
Vote to kill Ujiteru.
This is it. We must retreat.
Alright, it doesn't look like Ujiteru is gonna do it. The most accurate Samurai Warriors game is obviously Katana, yes. Especially the Daimyo route, where some nameless guy took over all of Japan after fighting Nobunaga's ghost. Dude, this spy captain is fine. He has not hurt him at all.
Witness my strength. Fear the dragon. This'll all be
Alright, I have no more officers I can kill.
incredible. There is much more where that came from.
Well, he's hitting him. Wait. Are you fucking kidding me? This game. The objectives lie to you. Like, you can't lose. Are you fucking kidding me? How pathetic is that? Ujiteru, I'm sorry. There's literally no way for me to progress without you dying. I had every intention of letting you live. I don't even blame you for this anymore. You get to keep your title. This is just Samurai Warriors 3 being awful. Alright, go on, you invincible spy captain. Open the door.
Our
our victory rests on your shoulders.
And you could win the fucking battle on your own. Stupid. I'm sorry, chat. There was no way around this. It was that or the stream stops. Ujiteru couldn't do it. It's impossible. Spy Captain playable in Samurai Warriors 6. The game was rigged from the start.
Open the gates!
You have my gratitude, Masamune.
For you, my lord, I will make any sacrifice.
It's like they just didn't want to make any other alternate version to this stage, so it's just like, no, you can't fail the Ajetos.
I owe you a debt of gratitude for what you did for me before.
I have no idea what you are talking about. I don't do favors for stray dogs.
Very well. I shall repay you.
Kanetsugu just being an asshole for really no reason. Justice for Ujiteru. Oh, let's see if Masamune has any lines with the Tokugawa guys. Or just any of the guys down here. They all seem to be gathering in the center area. I think I already ran by Hideyoshi and there were no lines. Nothing for those guys. Kanbei? Eh.
I'm not afraid to die if that's what it takes.
Nah, nothing else. Alright, on to Ujiyasu.
I'm going to need a hand here.
If only Ujiteru was one of these guys, you know?
Get them!
Man, why even play a game where you just cannot lose?
Who cannot see the true nature of things and continue with your meaningless war. I shall destroy you.
Witness my strength. Fear the dragon. This will all be mine. Know your place, worm.
Keep it up. We need more warriors like you.
The black wind only grows stronger.
Forward!
I'm not sure what triggers this speed up, because it doesn't happen every time I defeat an enemy officer, just sometimes. It's just random champs.
You work for the Toyotomi, and now you're groveling before the Tokugawa. It sounds so easy. He's got his pride.
Soon. Incredible!
I hate to break it to you, Masamune, but you don't get much taller than this.
Witness my strength.
You basically hit your growth spurt between 1 and 2, and then no more after that.
This will all be mine. Get lost.
A real man never admits defeat.
So she is saying a real man never admits defeat. So if you lose, just never admit it. Just always keep acting like you won.
Ambition is a fine thing, boy, but it has to have substance behind it. Even Narita's girl sees that, but you still don't.
Nobody likes a sore loser. Imbeciles! You never stood a chance against me!
Kai's dad. Oh, was Norihide Matsuda... Was that Kai's dad? Did her dad defect while she didn't? It's kind of hilarious. Hey, a new stage. Yeah, kinda.
With the Hojo clan defeated, Hideyoshi's authority was absolute. The long period of chaos had finally come to an end. Secretly, though, Masamune still harbored his own dreams of conquest. While Hideyoshi enjoyed the fruits of his labors, there were many who harbored ill will toward him. The former ruling
it was
families of
Narita
Oshu,
that was her dad.
devastated by
Okay.
Hideyoshi's forces were
It'd been
among them.
hilarious if it was her
Making a
dad
stand
defended
for
them.
his countrymen, Masamune stirred up
Oh, that was a
unrest and
generic with
incited
Ujiyasu.
revolts.
Okay.
Hideyoshi responded by sending Lady Kai to quell the uprising. Thus, Masamune, together with Magoichi, prepared to face the mightiest army in the land.
I refuse to let you have the last laugh. Chapter 3. The Kasai Osaki Uprising. No one will stand between me and my ambition.
Relating the peasant army. I'm sure chat's not going to be happy about that. Even though it's really not a peasant army. They're all named guys. Why's Kotaro at the bottom? Weird. The enemy commander, Kai.
Hideyoshi talks of bringing peace. What a joke. With a little nudging, his house of cards will come tumbling down. Then, I can take his place as ruler of the land.
Except, you won't.
Masamune's already made his move? I'd better hurry.
Never had a chance!
I feel like the shields on the guard captains last way too long sometimes.
How will I get out of this?
It looks like we're dealing with more than a group of amateurs here.
Open the gates!
Seek the truth, if you can.
These ninjas really like to clone themselves.
There they are!
Ow.
Reinforcements.
Ow.
You're that Hojo ninja. I see you work for Hideyoshi now.
I work for no one. I'm merely tending to the stray kitten Ujiyasu left behind.
And basically, Kai is the only thing that can get him to actually fight on the good guy's side. Three of them is a bit much, honestly. They're all pretty aggressive and they have long-ranging attacks. Please stop.
I won't let you get the best of me.
Witness my strength. dragon.
Hopefully it'll hit some of them. I think it only hit a guard captain. I couldn't see where any of them were.
Silence, fools!
Nice time for a level up.
Little boys shouldn't be playing with guns. Give them here before you put somebody's eye out.
There they are!
I'll give you my gun when you take it from my cold, dead hands.
You make it sound so easy.
There they are!
Witness my strength! I see the Toyotomi still learning a new trick. Fear the dragon! This'll all be
You'll
mine!
just keep sending more troops. You'll have to take the fight straight to the top.
Get them!
Just gonna take a sip of water real quick.
Here to stop me.
You! So, Sanada have joined the battle as well!
And you must be Masamune.
Be gone, ambitionless dog! Who are you to challenge me?
I have ambition. To keep my lord safe, come what may.
Excellent gameplay.
You had her!
I'm so good at
Had
this
her in
game.
your grasp and she escaped!
Now, a gentleman mustn't be too rough with the ladies.
You're the one that fought her. You let her escape.
Please forgive my tardiness. I have come to help.
There they are!
You Kimura! I thought you might show your face here!
Resistance is useless. You are only prolonging the people's suffering.
There they are!
Don't make me laugh! You have done nothing but ignore the people's needs!
Ah, this track again. Ah.
There they are!
Toyotomi seem to have an unlimited number of soldiers at their command. Yukimura, why must you laugh in the face of my ambition?
I do no such thing. Life is about following one's convictions. We are each driven to greatness by our desires.
Incredible! Did you think you could stop me? Witness my strength!
Aristocrat quoting Devil May Cry 2. Ah, of course, iframes, yeah. Love how that attack did nothing. DMC 2 is like the least quotable game, mostly because there's just barely any dialogue in it. And most of the dialogue is just exposition from the old lady. Oh, her name Marta, I think.
What do you think? Dominion over the land!
Yes, but what for? Where will you go from there?
Cut an old man a little slack, will ya?
That guy sucks. They cannot hold out. Of course, that's every stage with every ally. No lines from Mitsunari is disappointing. I'm hoping defeating him will get rid of the stupid music. I get that it's supposed to be like oppressive sounding. It's just, it sounds bad. There's like no good melody to it.
I
I am not without sympathy for your cause, Masamune. Perhaps I can be of some help. But first I have one final question for you. What is it that you will do for the land, for the people?
I won't let you ruin people's lives for your own personal gain.
Mitsunari just casually suggests he would help Masamune rebel. That is not what he would do under any circumstances.
I'm doing my best.
You never had a chance!
Lighten up, Masamune. Have a little fun.
You never had a chance! Witness my strength! Fear the dragon! This will all be mine! Incredible!
It's worse than the game over music I looped that one time. Well, at least it's gone now. We're all retreating, right? So we'll die in one hit. May as well get a bunch of free kills. Just the line of officers coming towards us.
By the gods, I shall triumph here.
I'm beginning that Kai is the commander of the stage, despite Mitsunari being here. You would think he would take priority.
You never had a chance!
Like how Norihide Matsuda is still considered part of the Hojo, despite, you know, defecting from them. You'd think they'd toss him out after that.
You never had a chance! I'll not let my plans be spoiled by the likes of you. Witness my strength!
Is that all you can think about? Your plans, your ambition?
Fear the dragon! This will all be
Why
mine.
can't you be happy with what you have?
Kai, in an interesting move from the commander, decides to just charge the enemy. Alright, the only enemies that haven't charged are the guys with tactical objectives, so I'd have to go out of my way for them.
You never had a chance!
Any lines for Kai and Magoichi? Doesn't sound like it.
Did you think you could stop me?
All your empty talk of ambition and conquest is pathetic. You're no conqueror. You're just a bully.
Silence! Be gone from my sight! Something feels wrong.
Hey, you won. What's wrong with that?
Those fools had to go and ruin everything.
The girl called him a bully, now Masamune's just like, well, now I don't even want to do it anymore.
You never stood a chance against me. What a waste. How many times must we repeat this charade?
Who knows?
At this rate, I'll be an old man before I rule the land.
So what, you don't want to rule anymore?
I was never interested in the glory of leadership. I want to make this a better land, whatever it takes. I must see Hideyoshi.
Can you help me, Magoichi?
I wonder.
Masamune arrived in the capital bearing a golden crucifix on his back. Although such a brazen act of defiance was punishable by death, Hideyoshi admired the young man's courage and granted him an audience instead.
I am led to believe that the recent uprising in Oshu was instigated by you.
Mere rumor.
I have proof. This document bears your family seal.
I thought you smarter than that. This is an obvious fake.
You are resorting to desperate denial?
If that is my family seal, then there will be a needle hole through the eye of the bird. Look for yourself.
There is no hole.
How?
You've changed, Masamune. You're twice the man you were at Odawara. I see. You are more than worthy of the name Dragon.
You honor me, my lord.
Yeah, neither this nor Samurai Warriors 1 really explain why Masamune, like, carrying the cross is a big deal. I'm not even sure the exact reason. Let's see, Redhead says it's because Hideyoshi had just banned Christianity.
Though successful in driving back Hideyoshi's forces, Masamune learned through the horrors of battle that armed resistance could only bring more strife to his people. He laid down his arms, content with his place in the world. Peace returned to the land until it was disrupted by the death of Hideyoshi. Mitsunari Ishida and Masanori Fukushima faced off in a struggle for succession of the Toyotomi legacy. Tensions soon erupted into all-out war. Kanetsugu Naoe leaped to the defense of his friend Mitsunari. This was the same Kanetsugu who had saved Masamune at Odawara Castle. To repay his debt to Kanetsugu, Masamune rushed to join him again on the field of battle.
First things first, a man cannot be free until his debts are wiped clean. Chapter 4, the rescue of Mitsunari. No one can stop me now!
Yeah, it looks like Masamune's last stage is going to be Hokkaido. So, no Osaka. Which, I guess we haven't played anyone on the eastern side that actually has Osaka. Like, we played Hanzo, but his version of Osaka was a non-standard version. A lot more Nene focused than all the other ones are. This is rescuing Mitsunari again. And it's still weird to just see Okuni just hanging out in this stage. The defeat condition spoiling that Ieyasu's gonna show up.
There's no turning back now. Mitsunari, prepare to die.
At this rate, Mitsunari's finished.
Once Mitsunari is safe, my debt to Kanetsugu will be repaid.
For the greater good, Mitsunari must die. Those who resist will be buried with him.
Kanetsugu seems to be struggling.
He's not here. Search the next one. Forward!
This battle is still ridiculous. Just the fact that everyone shows up to help Mitsunari.
We must retreat.
Masamune you can hand wave because he does owe Kanetsugu. Ieyasu is just like, what?
Our plan will be ruined. This is the only way.
Especially when we have Kiyomasa here talking about him fighting Ieyasu.
What is all this commotion?
I came to repay the debt I owe you to Odawara.
debt. I don't recall offering anything to a mangy dog like you.
Karatsugu, why?
Karatsugu, I will take your head myself before I let anyone else have it.
Why don't you two just play nice with each other?
Don't say that like the blame is equal, Magawichi. It's clearly not.
You have my thanks.
Holy shit, he actually can be grateful. No actual lines for Okuni, it seems.
Fear the dragon. This'll all be mine.
And Okuni's line didn't even make sense. She was just like, what's even going on here?
All animals, every last one of you.
That's dragon, thank you.
I like the sound of that. How about paying me a visit sometime?
What are you doing?
Immediately starts flirting.
This is none of your business.
Brat, I'll teach you some manners.
I like a challenge. Time for a quick break.
Fall back! Open the gates!
Is that Lord Ieyasu? No matter. I'll trounce the lot of you.
Forward!
All Okuni said is, what's the commotion? And then just came out and got beat up. I mean, to be fair, she was attacking us.
Well, it's complicated. Let's just say I've got a score to settle with Hideyoshi.
Men, move out! This is it. We must retreat.
He is at half health. Maybe he'll survive the stage.
Silly little parlor tricks. Move on.
Come fight me if you dare.
Witness my strength. Fear the dragon. This'll all be mine. Yukimura, this battle will mark a turning point.
No matter what happens, my loyalties will remain true.
Choose your path carefully. There is no room for error.
Come fight me if you dare.
May as well. KG struggling to beyond.
Incredible!
Yeah, he's gonna die.
There's much more where that came from. This is it. We must retreat.
Could call my horse, but there's a house right over there.
My lord, leave the rest to me.
Oh, Ieyasu's already on the map.
Hideyoshi entrusted me with the safety of the Toyotomi household.
I just missed that.
And Mitsunari himself has also sought my help. I cannot abandon him.
Yeah.
Mitsunari asked for
Why is Takatora fighting Ieyasu? Like, that is not what he ought to be doing.
Well done, Masamune. You truly have the spirit of the dragon.
Close the gates!
It's like the writers for this game just forgot who the characters were.
Get them!
Like what their actual personalities were and other stuff. There's been multiple instances of characters just acting out of character.
Here, Mitsunari.
Forward!
Guess we'll go around this way. Reach the center where Mitsunari is.
finish you!
This is it. We must retreat.
No, I will not falter.
Know this.
I don't think I'm gonna read him before what's his face gets to him.
I'm sorry it's come to this.
Ieyasu won't be happy. But if I sacrifice myself, this should all blow over.
No, no! I'll take the fall. The Toyotomi needs you.
I don't understand what their motivations are here.
Fool! Why would you attack Mitsunari?
Because we're all sick of his nonsense!
Is that the best explanation you've got?
Well, shut up!
Imbecile! You dragged the Toyotomi name through the mud!
The Toyotomi are my clan. Keep your nose out of it.
Not without sympathy. We know the pressure, the weight you bear.
So yeah, the game itself can't give a good reason for why this is going on.
By the gods, I shall triumph here! Get lost!
Didn't even look at him when he shot him. Nice. Well, Masamune never does, but the camera didn't even look at him. That's like double disrespect. Damn it.
Forward!
What will become of the Toyotomi?
Witness my strength!
You would block, wouldn't you? AI loves to block so much in this game.
This'll all be mine!
Why is Mitsunari moving up? Why is he moving towards Masanori and Kiyomasa?
I'm sorry, my lord.
Why does the game keep doing that?
I've let you down.
Don't let this guy reach this other guy. But they're gonna actively head towards each other.
Masamune, are you here to rescue me?
I will show you what I'm here to do.
Open the
Shoots him in the head.
Spare me no quarter. I ask that you spare me no quarter.
Get lost! Incredible!
This.
Fear the dragon! This'll all be mine! This is it! We must retreat!
Oh, Pedro, you're comparing how much these guys block to the hyper mode defense captains in Samurai Warriors 1. Yeah, no, they were terrible. They blocked everything. But their AI blocked like 95% of the attacks that came their way. Those were infuriating. At least they're not that bad.
Let him have his moment of glory. In his overconfidence, he will show his true colors, playing right into my hands.
It is I, the one-eyed dragon, Masamune Date.
Meanwhile, Ieyasu was just like, well, now that I saved Mitsunari, it's time to kill Mitsunari. Alright, last stage.
With Masamune's help, Mitsunari narrowly avoided catastrophe. However, Ieyasu Tokugawa took advantage of the chaos to further his plans for domination. In response, Kanetsugu sided with Mitsunari and declared war upon Ieyasu, thus marking the beginning of a battle that threatened to tear the land in two. While dealing with the threat in the west, Ieyasu feared an attack from the Uesugi clan in the east. He ordered his generals to distract them in order to prevent from being overextended. Masamune moved quickly, trapping them at Otsu Castle. This was his chance to play a role in shaping history. In the hope of creating a more peaceful world, Masamune marched forth to his final showdown with Kanetsugu.
Face me, Kanetsugu! Let us decide the fate of the land here and now! Chapter 5, the Battle of Hasedo. No one can stop me now!
Yeah, I guess chat would like killing Kanetsugu for the final stage. Oh, we brought Aya along this time. I mean, why not, I guess. Yoshiaki is the commander.
Not so fast. You'll have to get past me first.
Men, today we will carve our names into the pages of history.
With Mitsunari's plans disrupted, Kanetsugu won't have a chance.
He cannot possibly triumph over Ieyasu. The chaos will soon be over.
Ow.
If the castle falls, the Uesugi might just get the upper hand.
Worry not. We shall deal them a resounding defeat.
Thank you, Magoichi. Could not get him off that damn horse.
The enemy is strong in numbers, but there is still hope. We shall show them the power of the human spirit.
Your vapid boasting will not bring you victory today. Allow me to show you what true spirit is.
There you are. Your rampage ends here.
Aren't you the one rampaging? Eh, whatever. Disappointing that there's not more lines than that.
I won't let you get the best of me.
Ah, I couldn't do it.
Open the gate.
This is mine now.
Not bad. I look forward to a rematch.
No, he got to live.
Fall back.
Oh, temporarily retreating. Okay.
There they are. There is strength left within us yet.
I will distract the Uesugi at the North Garrison. The castle is in your hands.
I'm off to the front lines. I leave the garrison's defense to you, my lord.
I believe I entrusted the command to you. It is I who shall lay siege to the castle.
Kakakatsu's just like, nope, you're the commander. I'm a generic. I'll be the commander next game. Finally, we got the appropriate camera with that deadlock finisher.
Cut an old man a little slack, will ya?
Know your place, worm!
Lighten up, Masamune. Have a little fun.
You've got a good heart.
Do not hurt Sekigahara. Well, I have to. I'm sorry that he's your husband, apparently.
Witness my strength. Fear the dragon. This will all be mine.
Oh, him getting through the gates was how you lose? Oh, whatever.
There they are. Get lost. No matter what, we must take the castle. Tighten the defenses.
Aren't you guys supposed to be running away? You're just on full-on attack right now.
Backup has arrived.
Persistent fools. Crush their front lines. There they are.
Where'd my horse go?
Here we go.
There it is.
One more chance for glory.
As I saw this one, I can't whistle it to me. So I actually need to keep up with it. Ah. Elevation is really bad for Masamune and his guns.
Someone help me out of this mess.
Get lost.
Enemy officers didn't even spawn in. Alright, gather together, please.
Witness my strength. Fear the dragon.
My allies continue to suck.
This will all be mine.
There's a constant throughout this entire game.
Listen, men. The only way out of this alive is to break through their lines.
Open the gates.
My fallen brethren, lend me your strength.
Fall back! We can't afford any mistakes.
Now he's trying to actually retreat. He's a little too late.
Leave Masamune to me.
Witness my strength.
I'm happy to defeat you in whatever order you
Fear
please.
the dragon. This will all be mine.
That's pretty easy when I'm fighting all three of them.
Are you ready for your final hurrah?
My loyalty is not to Ieyasu. I have much greater ambitions than that. Masamune, witness my
Take comfort
strength.
in the fact that your defeat will bring an end to this suffering.
Fear the dragon.
I thought when I moved there that I was going to be deadlocking Gaia.
Army, if you like, you still cannot win.
Incredible!
Did you think you could stop me?
Range control. Keep him at a distance. Until you hit a wall, then you're fucked. Ow. Oh boy, 5 gems for defeating Aya.
Never never forget those who are precious to you.
Maybe she's dead, who knows?
A warrior like me was not long for this world anyway.
Okay, sounds like they're all dying.
This world or any other, life is for the strong. Incredible!
I mean, Geiji qualified for that, if that's the qualification, but whatever, Masamune.
Hey, not to get so worked up.
Witness my strength.
Yoshiaki hasn't done a single thing. You're right. He's just been up there in the castle, drinking tea. Done.
It's over, Kanetsugu. The spirit of the Uesugi lives on. I have no regrets.
It is I, the one-eyed dragon, Masamune Date.
Do it, Masamune. My part in this is over. I have left my mark on the pages of history.
My vision for the land is just beginning. Having brought peace, I will travel the world. Then I will make this country great. It is not a vision that I will realize by shooting my most talented allies. Domination is nothing. I dream of prosperity for all.
Kanetsugu lives. I legit didn't remember that. Perfect. Keiji and Aya die, but Kanetsugu gets to live. Also, what is this friendship bullshit they got going on? Yeah, it's like, since the Uesugi and the Date stories both end at Hasedo, it's like they just decided to do whatever with the endings. Complaining that Aya and Keiji are dead, but not Kanetsugu. Yeah, it's great. Is Kagekatsu alive? Sure, we'll go with that. The game didn't expressly say he died. The game gets worse and worse, he screamed. Yoshiaki killed Kanetsugu after the ending. You know what? Sure. Whatever you want your headcanon to be. Oh, yeah. I forgot I would have at least one more stream after this. Mitsuhide and Kanbei. I really don't want to play Mitsunari. A couple of people suggesting Ieyasu. It's looking like Mitsuhide and Kanbei. Yeah, I know Pedro really wanted to see Kanbei, so I'd feel bad if I didn't play him at this point. I think the only unique stage he'll have that we, haven't played yet would be Osaka. Is this the last SW3 stream? Nah, I'm gonna do at least one more. Let me have a look at the characters. See if there's anyone else I may want to force myself to play. I noticed the copyright for this said 2009 to 2010. I honestly thought this game was older than that. It feels older than that. Let's see, what does Katsu have? Play all of the stages before. Takematsu would just be Oichi 2.0.
I shall carve my
Does he also even have?
pages of history.
Yeah, nothing really stand out. Mitsunari, just don't want to play.
Just sit back and leave everything to me.
Sekon's got Kusagawa. I don't really want to play Sekon though. What does Yoshihiro have?
Gamble. Do you have what it takes to
They'd have unique Kyushu. We haven't played Fushima. I think he has a unique Sekigahara as well. Let's see. Muneshige I just kind of don't want to play. Or do I want to play Kiyomasa? Yeah, I don't think there's enough that's really worth showing. So I'll just play Kanbei and Mitsuhide next. And then, yeah, that'll be it for Samurai Warriors 3. Thank Christ. Then after that, I guess the next Warriors game I play will be Dynasty Warriors 7. Which I'll probably just play the story modes for that. I don't think I'll play any of the conquest modes. Or, I think there was a legend mode that had some unique stages. I'll play that too. At least the ones that, have cutscenes and stuff and are unique. Play as Ranmaru and Freebird? No. And with Murasame? No. Yeah, Mitsuhide and Kanbei, then I'm done. Alright, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.